Hello, McAllen. Welcome to our McAllen Cable Network studios. With me today is Karina Jimenez from the McAllen Parks and Recreation Department, who's been very busy getting ready for this virtual run. Talk to us.
Well, you know, we got to keep engaged, we got to keep active, and we got to get everybody getting ready for the McAllen Marathon. So what better than a virtual run? So all you have to do is sign up online and you get really cool swag. The cost is minimal because we want to definitely make it accessible to everyone and give everybody the opportunity to get out in the fresh air safely and exercise.
I recently did my first virtual run, and it was interesting because we went and we registered, we picked up our swag, and then like the following day, everybody hit the hike and bike trails.
Yeah.
And it was not coordinated. It was people just did it spontaneously.
Yeah.
And so you saw everybody with their shirts on, their numbers on, and it was interesting. I did the Bicentennial Trail, and we had to do a 6K. And it was interesting because everybody does this, and it was my very first. I was just like, was this like coordinated?
Yeah, it's a thing.
It's a thing.
Yeah. Everybody's reimagining our new normal and how we're going to move forward and what we can do to stay active. And, you know, this is one of those things that's definitely getting popular.
And let me tell you, you don't have to be an athlete. You don't have to be a fitness person. This is a good way to sort of introduce yourself to do it, because when I was there was people walking, there was people jogging
Right.
and walking and running. There was other ones pushing their strollers. It wasn't like everybody's at the start and finish and everyone's going at the same time. You go at your own speed.
Yeah.
And it felt very comfortable, relaxing.
Yeah.
And it was great seeing other people.
Right, and still you had that sense of community because, you know, there were others like you with the shirt or the bib. So definitely that's, you know, always our goal. We still want to feel connected even though we're, you know, far apart from each other.
And let me give credit to the McAllen Parks and Recreation Department, because the hike and bike trails are awesome. Our city parks have been maintained throughout this entire experience. Of course, we received a lot of recent rains that y'all were cleaning up, and we appreciate it. But this is a good way to get out there with you and your family. You don't have to wait for other reasons to, or say, feel pressured that you have to get a certain time. This is at your own pace.
Yeah. You know, I just want to say our team is amazing. It's amazing to see our park staff just out there doing what they do and making sure that we have those areas for everybody to get out, and everything is beautiful and maintained since, you know, we've been having to shift operations, but that never shifted. So it's pretty amazing how devoted they are to our community.
You're doing this a summer heat virtual run, and does this sort of help you with the McAllen Marathon coming up?
Of course, yeah. You know, we're going to have another series of this come out, and the goal is to have everybody sign up. You know, you work your way up. You have your 5K this time. Maybe next time you do 2. You overachieve, right? We had some participants, 2 of ours, who are actually McAllen Marathon participants from years past. All you have to do is run a 5K to complete, you know, your task. Well, they just kept running, and so they sent us all of their runs that totaled a full marathon. So that's just really cool and amazing. So look out on our social media because we're definitely going to highlight them and all of our participants this year.
Okay, tell us how people can register for this virtual run.
We try to make it as easy as possible. You visit McAllenMarathon.com. You click on the registration link for the virtual 5K. Sign up, and then we send you one of these cool packages in the mail. Who doesn't like getting something cool in the mail at this time, right? So it comes with your bib, your medal, and kind of a detail of, you know, your next steps. And then all we ask is that you send us your details so that we can give you a shout out on social media.
You see, folks, and it's super easy. The medal's really cool. Like, y'all have really, if you've ever gone to the McAllen Marathon, the medals are really like pieces of art. And every year they get better. Yeah. And this is like a little baby brother.
Yes. So we changed the color, but we're in love with it at the office. I mean, it's so cool, and we love, you know, packaging it up and sending it out to other people to enjoy.
And let me tell you, if you wear the bib while you're doing your virtual run, it won't be something weird. People do it. Like, I was just like amazed. It's like, should I wear my bib? Should I not? Everybody had their bibs on too. So it gets you in that spirit, and of course a sense of belonging here in our McAllen community, which is great. Yeah. So when is the deadline?
So you can register already at McAllenMarathon.com, and you have until August 24th to complete your run.
And then you can submit your pictures and your information to the McAllen Parks and Recreation Facebook, and they will put it out there. They'll put you on blast.
Definitely. We want everybody to get the love for participating.
And let me sort of, McAllen Marathon, y'all are still in the planning stage to see what's going to happen?
We definitely are in the planning stages. The McAllen Marathon is a staple in our community, and so we're keeping top of mind. Like with everything else, we're constantly monitoring the ever-changing situation that we're in, and we're going to respond accordingly, but still definitely offer, that opportunity to feel that community love.
When you have that information, you're more than welcome to come back and let's share it with everyone in the McAllen community. So, but make sure that you register for the Summer Heat virtual run. I think I'm going to be doing it because I think I need to have another one under my belt because I only have one, and the medal's really nice.
Yeah.
So for the City of McAllen, with our friend Karina Jimenez from McAllen Parks and Recreation, here's another edition of Hello McAllen.